Hey guys, so today I thought I'd talk about reducing redness and redness reducing skincare products, whether it's from rosacea or redness for other reasons. I've got some recommendations to try, a few topical things, and then a few other things I want to mention. Anyway, I typically get pretty redness prone skin. I think I'm prone to rosacea. Rosacea has a lot of different reasons. I definitely know my brother has rosacea, so I've given him some azelaic acid and things like that to try. I don't know if he ever tried it or not, but anyway, whatever. I'm just going to start with this one, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more about some other options as well. So one that made a huge difference to me, and this is one of the products I gave to my brother as well as Clear azelaic acid, is the Geek and Gorgeous A-Pad Serum. I really love this one. It's super gentle. It's got 20% Potassium Azeloyl Diglycinate, which is a derivative for azelaic acid, which is known to be very gentle. So if you haven't used azelaic acid before, it's a nice product to start with. It's got 20% in there. It's great for reducing redness from blemishes, pigmentation, and just plain redness in the skin. And at the same time, it's gentle and non-irritating. There's not a ton of other ingredients in here. It's really affordable. And it's just a short ingredient list, so there's not a lot of other ingredients that might irritate your skin. So this product, when I added it into my skincare routine a few years ago, it was one of the few products that has made an absolutely huge difference in my skin. So I highly recommend, if you have redness, acne, hyperpigmentation, anything like that, give it a try. It's well worth it, and it's very affordable. So check that one out. Okay, next up, this is another product that really amazed me when I used it the first time. It was just amazing, the difference it made, and that's the Isntree Comfortable Magnesium Toner. It's got magnesium in there. Magnesium is shown to be a mineral that can help with barrier repair and also contains some trace minerals such as copper, potassium, and selenium, which are good for your skin. Magnesium is the primary mineral in the Dead Sea, the water of the Dead Sea, and if you've ever been there, it's amazing, but don't get the water in your eyes. You will regret that. Or wear goggles or something. But anyway, it's amazing. You just float. It was wonderful. My dad kept saying, don't get it in your eyes. Don't get the water in your eyes. Guess who gets the water in their eyes first? My dad. And for some reason, I was floating. My mom was floating. Cameron was floating. I don't know why, but my dad, he just couldn't float. He's not good in water. So he avoids water pretty much now, except for in the shower. But anyway, so magnesium is one of the minerals in that water, which is really great in healing. It feels really nice on your skin, so I thought that was interesting. So, and the Dead Sea water has been used for therapeutic purposes in skin. So, and magnesium also has anti-inflammatory and soothing properties. So, this stuff, when I apply it on, I did a review of it, so you can check that out. I applied it to one part of my skin that was red, and you can tell how calm and clear it looks after a few minutes. So, this is worth checking out, and the bottle's huge, so it's a good deal. Okay, next up. Back to azelaic acid, the Peach Slices Redness Relief Azelaic Acid Serum. So this one's got 10% azelaic acid. Azelaic acid, superstar ingredient for so many things. It's got so many great purposes for it. I'm always amazed with it. It's great for acne, treating redness, treating hyperpigmentation, dark spots, melasma. It's just an amazing ingredient. It's great. And this product's great for sensitive eczema and rosacea-prone skin. I will say it does contain a small amount of gardenia florida extract. So technically, while this product is unscented, it's not technically fragrance-free, but you don't notice any scent, and most people don't have an issue with the gardenia florida. But anyway, it's starting to show up in a lot of K-beauty things, so I'm not exactly happy about it. But I don't have an issue with it, thankfully. But anyway, so this one's a nice one worth checking out. And I'll also make a plug for the Theramid Lab azelaic acid product. This one's got 15% azelaic acid, so I will... remember to link to this one below. It's got a little bit stronger amount of azelaic acid, or the one from Clear. You can get it in Australia or online. That one's got 20% azelaic acid. So, okay, so doing some research on rosacea over the last few weeks, I found an interesting cause of rosacea for some people. It might not be the cause for everybody, but they're called Dermodex mites. I think they're also called lice. But they're invisible. You don't see them, and they're on your skin. I mean, it's in our, everyone's skin has the nice, healthy barrier layer, the acid mantle. It's made up of different bacteria and things like that. So it's kind of gross to think about, but it's always there. So for some people, a lotion, ivermectin lotion, has helped kill those mites and help with redness. So And I guess I didn't realize you could even buy this online, so I will link to it at Walgreens. It's called the Walgreens Ivermectin Lotion, or there's a brand name of it you can check out. And for some people with persistent rosacea that hasn't been helped by treating with different things, it seems to work for a lot of people. So that one might be worth checking out. And if you're there where it's persistent, it's been there a long time, in my opinion, I think you're best off seeing a dermatologist first. But if that's not in your budget, or I know like some places, like I remember talking to somebody in Canada where they had to wait it was like a year to see a dermatologist. So anyway, so this might be something to try in the meantime. So, okay, then I've got a couple other things, but let me talk about the last few topical products I've got, and then I've got some other things. So, First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Oat Toner. This one seems to work very nicely for a lot of people. It's got oatmeal, which has been known to be a soothing anti-redness ingredient. Honey, another great soothing ingredient. Licorice extract, beta-glucan. They all work together to calm and soothe irritated skin. So this one's another affordable product that might be worth adding into your routine or checking out just in case it might help some of those nice soothing ingredients and calming ingredients. Okay, so this one's another interesting thing. You don't necessarily have to buy this brand, but Tower 28 makes an SOS Daily Rescue facial spray, which the main ingredient here is hypochlorous acid, which is an acid that fights bacteria on your skin and works to disinfect it. So a lot of people have found this helps with breakouts, acne, and also some people have found it helps with rosacea. And this one, I'll link to it below. You don't necessarily have to buy this one. I know there's probably a dozen knockoffs with just plain hypochlorous acid in there. I'm trying to think what the other ingredients in here were. Ingredients: water, sodium chloride, and hypochlorous acid. So, I mean, literally it's 3 ingredients. So I'm sure you can find a gazillion dupes out there. Or you can check this one out from Sephora. They make some larger bottles. And I mean, it's not ridiculously expensive, but the ingredient, they're probably making a good amount of money on it because it's not an expensive ingredient. It's not like peptides or growth factors or things like that are expensive. Okay, La Roche-Posay Cicaplast. So this one contains a few ingredients that I haven't mentioned yet. Zinc is a great calming ingredient. This one also includes panthenol, copper, magnesium, oh, sorry. I'm not going to try it again. Manganese. There we go. Manganese. And metocasicide, which are all great for soothing. I think the main difference in this one is the zinc, because for some people, zinc has been worked as a very great calming ingredient. Some people find a lot of mineral sunscreens calm their rosacea, which is probably from maybe some of the zinc in there. So it's interesting. I was reading through some comments and things like that and posts, and somebody said, why does every time I apply the zinc sunscreen, it calms my skin down? Well, it's probably the zinc. And some people's skin might not react to magnesium. Some might not react well to oat. Some people might have better luck with azelaic acid, or some people might have just great luck with the ivermectin lotion from Walgreens, or some people might find the hypochlorous acid works. So you just never know. You got to find the one thing that really works. So this one's worth checking out. And then just for a gentle cleanser, which was mentioned a lot on the rosacea forum, is the Geek and Gorgeous Jelly Joker. It's super gentle, fragrance-free, and no real harsh surfactants or anything like that. So a lot of people found this to be very good for their skin. A lot of people just rinse their skin off, too, with plain water, which if you're using sunscreen, things like that, might not get it all off. But some people are just super sensitive. So, and then there's a few other things that are worth checking out. So a lot of people have had great luck with Finacea cream. So that might be worth checking out. Doxycycline, sulfamectide, and then there's another one, metronidazole, which I think is an antifungal cream. And so I think if you're going to go the route of any of those, it's certainly worth seeing a dermatologist if possible. And a lot of those you can also get through a service online. There's tons of them now. Curology is one of the main ones that popped into my mind just now. So if you can't afford to see a dermatologist, some of those online ones might be able to help and guide you through some of it. So anyway, so I will link to all these below. I'll link to this list because the Finacea cream, a lot of people have had good luck with doxycycline, sulfamectide, and then the antifungal things. So anyway, there's a lot of different ways to go after it. And I think redness is certainly something that you don't like that feeling. A lot of people look great, like they get rosy cheeks. Like my brothers always got, I think a lot of people are like, oh, I like that, you know? So, I mean, nothing wrong with it. And sometimes maybe changing things in your diet might make a difference. So that's something else to consider. But in the meantime, some of these anti-redness products are huge. And I think in terms of topical things, azelaic acid is, in my opinion, I love it. It's amazing. It's been a game changer for my skin. So I think it's worth checking out too. So anyway, interested in hearing any thoughts or comments you guys have. And if not, I'll see you guys more tomorrow. I'm sure somebody will have a thought or comment. So anyway. Okay, thanks so much. Bye, guys.